So she's saying that like in Africa a lot of people are starving.
Yeah, that's true.
How did you know that?
Oh, I see it on YouTube. I see the people what are starving.
And you know that's a lie.
Seriously? In Africa?
So no. I am from Africa, right?
Yeah, Ghana, but other places is still.
Good part of Africa you is.
Yeah, the good part. We have farm.
See, even in Jamaica, there's the good part and there's the bad part.
At least we don't have anybody here starving.
No, that is how no one is starving. No.
You're getting food.
See, we have food everywhere in Africa.
Yeah, no. Some place don't plant food.
What?
No.
This is really crazy.
Jamaica is paradise. It's just a crime.
What about if I tell you that Africa is the paradise? Will you believe it?
No. I don't believe that.
One more time.
I don't believe that. Africa is not everywhere in the continent of Africa is paradise.
Would you ever go to Africa?
Would I?
Would you ever visit Africa?
I would visit Africa, but not everywhere. Not everywhere.
You're Jamaican, right?
Africa,
No, wait.
I will go Ghana, because Ghana is beautiful. Ghana have a lot of movie stars, so I would visit Ghana.
I feel like this is the narrative that most of them have been consuming, to the extent that when they get to know that you're from Africa, a lot of them are really like, they have that perception that, okay, Africa, people are starving. But I'm telling you, I live in Africa. I'm telling you, Africa is way developed than Jamaica.
5 reasons that black people in the US and Europe should consider moving to Africa. 1, sense of belonging. It is amazing being in a place where everybody looks like you. You're never the only black person, and it is just a beautiful and encouraging experience. 2, safety. Many of the countries in Africa, I'm in Tanzania, are significantly safer than the United States when you check the rankings, and you never have to worry about any sort of racist anti-black violence against you. 3, challenging white supremacy. It is a game changer when you can show that it is possible to thrive in the world outside of westernized systems. 4, learning from African perspectives and experiences. So much of what we see, even those of us who call ourselves very pro-black, are still very westernized when we're from the Western world. When you move to Africa, you get to actually learn the indigenous ways of being from the continent. And 5, learning to love yourself as a black person in deeper and more powerful ways. So much of what we get, again, living in the West, we're brainwashed to believe that blackness is less than and that we have to fight to show and prove our value and worth. When you are in Africa, it is just evidence, and it is just a normal part of living life. Amazing and peaceful to the spirit. Look, I acknowledge that it is not easy for everybody, and the finances and all the details, logistics. Look, I know, I get it. But for those of you who are able to dream, to be able to build the game plan, figure out new ways of being, I encourage you, put it on your list to at least visit. And if you support Black liberation, please share this list of...
Hi guys, how are you doing today? I'm hoping you're all doing fine. My name is Robi Masaga. For those who don't know me, if you're new here, feel most welcome. Yeah, so today guys, I want us to talk about this video I was watching of Wodemaya. He was interviewing some ladies in a market in Jamaica. I know you all know that I do love Jamaica a lot. Yeah, so there's this lady who was interviewed, and she was saying that Africa is starving. And today I came here to tell the few Jamaicans who don't know about Africa, much about Africa, at least to tell them about the good side of Africa. Not the entire Africa is actually Africa is not starving. Yeah, well, let me just say that the starving Africa stereotype needs to stop once and for all. Why? Because not the entire Africa is starving. Like, yes, we do have real problems with poverty, with hunger. We do have hunger issues in some areas, but that does not mean that Africa is starving. Yeah, Africa is very developed right now. Yeah, so I'm very sure that we do have a lot of videos out there, a lot of information is banded out there that is very misleading. People are getting wrong information. people are not being educated about the good side of Africa. The only thing that you people see out there is this the side that shows Africa is starving, Africa is a poor country, a poor continent, sorry. Even me, I'm calling Africa a country, just like most of you out there who think that Africa is a country. Yeah, so I don't want you to hate Africa because of something you saw from a video. Some movies that you see out there, some movies that that are shown on YouTube, it's just a movie. It's not every movie is based on a true story. Yeah, I do blame people who do these kind of movies that shows only the bad side of Africa. We need to at least show the good side of Africa. We need to educate people. We need to show people every side of Africa. So people need to stop doing a lot of content in association with poverty in Africa. We need to do content that are creative, things that are educative. Yeah, we need to educate our people who are displaced out there in different continents. We need to show them how Africa, their home, how it looks like. They shouldn't fear coming here to visit. Yeah, and Africans do love Jamaicans. I've done several videos about Jamaicans and the relationship that Africa and Jamaicans have. You guys, I know you already know how much we love you people, how much we would wish for you to even come here in Africa, get to experience different cultures, get to interact with your people. Yeah, so we do love you, and when we do such this kind of videos, we don't do it out of hate or out of maybe we think that you're ignorant or anything, but we just want to educate the few that think Africa is what they see on movies. Yeah, so if you have a plan of visiting Africa today, please do so. You are going to realize, you will be shocked how Africa is beautiful. Yeah, the Western media has misled people for so long because it started with them. It's them who used to show how Africa was poor, how they came here to help us. Some of them came here as missionaries. Yeah, so I know it started with them. It should stop. Now we do have information everywhere. People need to do a lot of research. Like for us, we do a lot of research about Jamaica. We don't just come out with information that are false. Yeah, so people should stop watching a lot of Western media because it's going to mislead you, especially about information in regards to Africa. So people need to be wise with whatever that you're watching. Don't just collect anything that you see out there, yeah, and judge a place based on what you've watched. Just like that Black American said, Africa is a very safe place to be. Yeah, anyone around you will make you have that sense of belonging. You will feel comfortable. Yeah, so Africa is a nice place. Don't listen to negative people. If you want to come, you come. You're very much welcomed here, and yeah, it's a safe place. With this kind of content, we are trying to bridge the gap between people stolen through colonization. Yeah, so this episode is not only directed to Jamaicans alone, it's directed to our people out there who are misplaced in different parts of the world. So this episode is directed for you. Africa is a nice place. If you want to come to Africa, you come. You're going to experience the beauty part of Africa. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. So let's meet on the next one. My name is Robbie Masaga. Yeah, for those who don't know me. And guys, if you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Yeah, so until next time.